All right, well, welcome back to Grasshopper Lawn Care channel. I'm going to be doing something a little different today. Trying to decide if I need to do a scalp on my yard or not. I cut it real low back in the fall before the winter started. I'm thinking I won't need to scalp this year. I think I can just cut it down pretty low on the lawnmower. You can see we got quite a bit of green already coming in, and it is middle of March, the 16th, I believe it is. Got some weeds I got to take care of. There's some clover, lots of Poulan that came in this year. I missed that window on the pre-emergent to stop it from coming in. Got some right over in there. So I do have a little bit of a surprise. I did some bartering for some equipment. I don't really know how low to set these blades yet. So what I'm doing is I'm making, well, start with it kind of high, and I'm gonna work my way around a couple of times and see what I've got to set it at. By the way, it has 48.2 hours on it, not 500, more like 50. So let's run this thing through. I hadn't even looked at the blades on it yet. I don't know if they're sharp or not, but I'll run this thing over a couple of times and see what the correct height is going to be. So let's go. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to go at least one more down. Let's see what that looks like. Let's try this. Yeah, thank you. So that was somebody paying me for the job I'm doing for them to stop by and hand me the cash. Mow in reverse. I might have to work on that one. Can't mow in reverse. Yeah, you're next. Yeah. One of my neighbors just came out and said, "Get me next." So I said, "Yep, you're next." Alright, let's try putting it in reverse and see if it'll shut the engine off again. Sure does. I don't like that at all. Oh. Interesting. Huh. All right. All right, let's talk a minute here. 48.3 hours on it. I said 500 earlier. I was thinking it's 3 digits, but it's a 0.3, so it's actually around 50 hours. There is a button right here that looks like a PTO kind of button, and so I wasn't real sure what it meant, but it looks like what it is if I turn this on, I can mow in reverse. But if I don't turn it on, it doesn't let me mow in reverse. It shuts the engine off when I go into reverse. So I'm glad that I'm able to turn that back off. I would not want to have to shut the engine off every time I go to back up. Another good feature about this is I finally get to use something that my granddaughter gave me, and that is this keychain. Assume it's focusing in on that. I love my grandpa. All right, now I have a use for it. All right, well, it looks like I've got the height dialed in. I'm on 2 on this thing here. I don't know if that's actual inches or not, but it goes 1 through 4. Mower cut height, so I guess that probably is inches. Let me get the camera over here and let's take a look. All right, well, there's the surprise. John Deere. I did some bartering for it. I'm probably gonna have to keep their yard up for several years now. 42 inch, and here's what I was talking about on the height of cut. I don't know how much that's going to show, but I gotta believe that is inches, so I'm exactly on 2. There's the button I was talking about that I wasn't sure what it was, but I'm glad I'm able to mow in reverse. That would not be fun. But there it is. All right, now that we have it, let's go finish up the rest of the yard, clean up all them leaves and debris. So I don't know how much of that you caught, but a couple of things here I'm not liking already. One is, you know, I'm a mulcher. I like to mulch. There's no mulch kit available here. I don't even have a grass catcher. Of course, I might come up with all of that later, but also not really used to using a riding mower. So I'm having to learn the turns. It does look good though. The yard looks nice where it's been. The other thing is this reverse deal here. When I'm in reverse, you have to press this button every time you want to do that. So you press the button, put it in reverse, and the blade will stay on. But if you then go to put it in reverse again, it's going to cut off unless I press the button again. So I don't know about that safety feature, but we'll see what happens. So I don't know if it caught it on camera or not, but if you heard me go, oh, a minute ago, let's see here if I can get it over here on the camera. See that wire right there? One of my front yard cameras. I forgot it was there and the leaves are covering it up. All right. It's like I get to repair a camera wire now. right, so all in all, am I happy with this trade? Yeah, I believe I am. It's going to open up some yards to me that I hadn't been able to do before with just a push mower. A couple things I've got to learn about it a little bit. I got pretty good at backing up once I kind of got that worked out. Did a good job on the yard, I have to say. Of course, I still got to get my push mower out now and finish up, but I think it did an excellent job on it, and I will be using it some moving forward. I'm gonna go out and do the backyard, and then I will be back with you to do a final wrap up. All right, so how do I feel about the riding mower? Well, it was a whole lot faster, but for this small yard, I don't think I'll be using it often. You can see the ruts that the tires leave, the marks. I don't like that in a yard. I know to each his own. Some people, it may not bother you. To me, it does. I'd much rather have the smaller mower. I don't know with the sun shining there if you can see the marks from the tires, but they're in there, and I know they'll go away. They'll kind of grow out. We get a little sunshine or a little rain, they'll go away, but I just don't like them. Won't be using the riding mower much in this yard. I might hit it up here if I'm in a hurry or something some point and knock it all out. But there it is. Yep, let's go around to the back and take a look at it. Yeah, so here's the rest of the front yard here. So it did okay again. Yard looks nice. I mean, it's a nice cut, nice smooth cut, especially on that camera wire. Oh well, I'll be out fixing that. Even back here, it looks good. You can see, I don't know if what's going to show up on the camera though, you can see that grass has got some brown places in it. Like I said, I will not be doing that again. it was a good experiment to see, but I don't think it looks good enough that I could leave it that way. So my neighbor's out cutting some of his bushes out there. All right, well, be sure and like and subscribe, and comment down below if you would have done the leaves the way I did them or not. Do you think that's going to be good enough? If you think it's going to recover, of course I'll let you know in a few weeks what it looks like after we've had some sunshine, some warm weather, and a little bit of rain on it. But let me know what you think. Let me know about that front yard. Could you live with the ruts like that the tires leave in the yard? Or do you think I need to go back to the smaller mower? All right, thank you for joining me, and we will see you in the next one.